And welcome to Pure Adrenaline Sports. I'm John. Along with me, as always, is Harold and Cam down at the bottom. Guys, we're getting ready for AFC and NFC Championship weekend here. Before we dive into the games and plenty of NFL news, guys, how are we doing today? And what are we expecting going into the weekend where we determine the Super Bowl matchup?
Okay, Cam, I'll let you go first.
All right. It's been a pretty rough day. Didn't sleep too well last night, so I've been dragging all day. But I've been better. So and also, Bengals 49ers, Super Bowl.
Bengals 49ers, agreed.
Been predicting it, so.
Why Cam's enjoying his Taco Bell. Harold, what did you think of last week's matchups, and anything you're looking forward to this coming weekend?
Number one, we're not sponsored at all.
Oh yeah, unsponsored. Sorry, yeah, unsponsored. By the way, yep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm not gonna hate on a Bengals Niners Super Bowl. That would be cool. Take me back to my childhood. Yours, John. They didn't have football back then. No.
Wow.
No. My day was fine. Had some work. Took care of that. Came home, chilled, relaxed. My Super Bowl prediction. I'd love for it to be the Chiefs Niners, personally, but I wouldn't care for a Bengals Niners.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if you're catching the scope here of who I don't want in the Super Bowl.
Right, correct. who none of us want in the Super Bowl, so, by the way.
I mean, although I will say if they do make it, it could be a great game.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to say. It really, really is what's going to happen, and it should just be some really good games this weekend.
Yeah.
It really, really should be. So I'm completely looking forward to it.
So, guys, let's dive into the matchups. San Francisco and Philadelphia will be the first game on Sunday. I believe that game's at 3:00. Games are at 3 and 6:30 this weekend. So I put a poll up on our YouTube page. Right now we have 244 votes for the 49ers-Eagles game. Would any of you care to take a gamble before I put it on screen at what the split is?
Farhan, how you doing, buddy?
Farhan, what's up, buddy?
I'm gonna say 55-45.
I'm thinking a little bit more
of the Eagles.
Probably 60-40 Eagles.
60-40 Eagles.
Wow,
and Harold, you're saying 55-45 Eagles?
I'm saying 55. I think it should be quite even.
Well, let me put it up on the screen right now. And right now, with 244 votes, we're at 50-50. And I did put it in there to have
close.
To have people give their scores. So let's take a look. Blazing Robot says 31-21 49ers. No take name 28-27 Niners. Brock Purdy's the GOAT. Charles says 24-13 Birds. Thomas Fitzpatrick, who's sometimes hanging out in our chat and has been a guest on the show, says 2017.
We'll jump back to that Brock Purdy is the GOAT thing.
Mm-hmm. Brandon said Eagles, no question. We won't go into the comments that were below that. Seemed to be some hatred between some of his friends there, but Eagles win 31-27, says Salvo. Ernest Turner says 21-20, but did he say who? Oh, 49ers. And Farhan's in the chat. Farhan, give us your prediction as well. And Irish Nation #1, who's been in a couple of our streams as well, is saying Eagles are winning the game. I am not rooting for the Eagles. We live up here in Eagles country, and I know a lot of Eagles fans, but I cannot root for the Philadelphia Eagles. Farhan says he voted for the Eagles. Wow.
Disrespectful.
So let's take a look. The Eagles beat the Giants 38-7 to get here. Man, that game. I thought that was going to be a better game with the Giants after the way the Giants beat the Vikings. But your guys' thoughts on the Eagles Giants?
I think in essence the Giants blew their load, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
If you think about it, because they weren't even in the game. They didn't even show up to the game. It was a horrible game. Like,
No, I thought it was going to be a better game.
So did I. I mean, at least closer. Whether they won or lost, but
the more you think about it, they beat up a team that had the statistically worst defense in the league, and then they went and played a top 5 defense. It doesn't surprise me that the score, honestly.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, Daniel Jones was not impressive, 15 to 27. He'll be a free agent. We'll get into a little bit more of that here as the show goes on. But
absolutely.
Yeah, 1 interception. Saquon really didn't have that big of a day. 9 carries, 61 yards, which isn't a bad average. Blue Eyes just rated the channel with 10 viewers. Blue Eyes, thank you very much. Appreciate that very much. Welcome, everybody.
Blue Eyes a real one.
Kenneth Gainwell had a big game. Now, were you guys Gainwell scored that late touchdown. Did you guys have any issues with that? He could have just slid down, ran the clock out.
Disrespectful. I mean, I know they're trying to prove a point, but like, just in the game, you already won.
Mm-hmm.
Great stream tonight, by the way.
So Blue Eye saying, "Evening, guys. Thanks for stopping by." Who else? Sanders had a big game. 17 carries, 90 yards. Hurts had a touchdown. Scott had a touchdown. And the thing to keep an eye on this weekend, A.J. Brown, I did not know during the game. I guess he got a little banged up. And I didn't realize that during the game. So we'll have to keep an eye on that this weekend as well. I have not heard. Has he been practicing?
What he's going to say next.
You guys know?
I think he's good to go.
Okay.
Need to keep an eye on what he says next.
He wasn't on the injury report on Wednesday.
Okay.
So he should be good to go.
Let's see. The Eagles had a bunch of sacks. Let's see. 3, 4, 5 sacks.
Yeah. They were in the backfield more than Daniel Jones.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to say it, but that was insane. I'm not gonna say the Vikings would have did a better job, but
Eagles probably would have scored more.
Probably. Wow.
Actually, they might have.
They might have actually. Yeah. They might have.
So let's look. And unfortunately, Cam, your 49ers lost, or your Cowboys lost to the 49ers. It was a close game, actually closer than I thought it would be. So your defense kept you in the game. What were you thinking right off the bat when your kicker misses that kick?
Well, I was thinking, it got blocked. It happens. It's not his fault. But I looked at where the ball was going.
Yeah, exactly. I was just about that. I said, "Did you see it?"
And I was like, "There's no way in heck this thing's about to take a whole 90-degree turn."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was missing that regardless.
I don't know what happened to him. He's been solid all year, and then he just pooped the bed the last 2 games.
Yeah.
Got some things to say about the Cowboys too.
Yep. So guys, we haven't talked much. Do we want to plan on streaming this weekend for the championship games, or what do we want to do?
I mean, it's up to you.
Are they on Sunday, both of them?
Yeah, both games are at Sunday.
I think
okay.
One's at 3, and the other one's at 6:30.
I won't be able to make it till after halftime.
Oh, that's all right.
I can win in at half.
I think that works.
I don't mind.
All right, so let's plan on that. But then we had, I don't want to put it on screen yet. So let's go back to here. Then we have Cincinnati playing Kansas City. So far on that poll, we have 228 votes. Now, we do have the Mahomes news where he's a little banged up. He has been practicing. So right now, 228 votes. What do you think the split between Cincinnati and Kansas City is?
70-30 Cincy.
I was
I'm
thinking a
only
lot
saying
closer
that
than
because I feel people don't want to see Mahomes there.
No. I'm going to go 55-45. I think it's a little bit closer than that.
I'm sure Matt take on.
But do you think Cincinnati as well?
Yes, I'll go Cincinnati as well.
Cincinnati as well. So let's put this up on the screen. And bam, Bengals 70, Chiefs 30.
Let's go.
Right on the money. So let's look at Bills says Bengals win 27-24 like they did the last two times they played. Nub Scrub, Bengals win 34-28.
The thing
Go ahead.
you got to understand is this, though. See, this is what's going to happen in that game. Yes, the Bengals beat them twice. But the difference is what's going to happen is the NFL is going to pop that stat up.
Mm-hmm.
We all know what happens when they pop up some dumbass stat.
Mm-hmm.
Something different's going to happen, which means the Chiefs are probably going to win.
Yeah.
If they pop that stat up. I feel like that's just how it happens. Like they could be like, oh, well, such and so, or what the hell was it? There was one this year I remember. I don't remember exactly what it was. They're like, this person has never lost when leading at halftime by 3 points or by 14 points or something. And what happened? That team lost.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? They pull up some random stat that makes you like, oh, geez, my team's not going to win now.
Yeah. Yep. So Jay says Bengals win 34-31. Brandon 26-20 Bengals. Salvo says 27-21 Bengals. We'll get to it. There's a really big one down here. 40-37 says Windy City. Mr. E-Man says he hopes the Chiefs win 30-27. El Kaboom says 30-27 Chiefs. CJ O'Neill says the Chiefs win 58-57.
Good Lord. I don't think the Bengals defense isn't that bad.
Irish Nation says he's got the Bengals, doesn't give a prediction. But No Take Name says 24-27, but doesn't give a team either. So I'll be rooting for Cincinnati. I'm looking for the Cincinnati San Francisco Super Bowl. It'll be the second time I've seen it, but it would be the third time that it's happened in history.
Third time that's happened.
Yep.
Yeah, and didn't the Niners literally blow them out? If I'm not mistaken, Boomer Esiason was the quarterback.
No, I don't think so. I believe that was the John Taylor. That was the Joe Montana John Taylor drive game. We can look it up. Let's see here.
Then who am I thinking then?
They blew out.
Well, I know Boomer Esiason was the quarterback.
Boomer Esiason was the quarterback, but San Francisco blew out San Diego and Denver. The one year they blew out Denver like 55-10.
But I still want to see Patrick Mahomes there.
Thomas says, I don't want to see Jackson Mahomes during the Super Bowl.
Honestly, yeah.
So let me look up NFL Super Bowl history.
Don't you have that written on like a scroll somewhere?
Wow.
I told you I missed you guys, man.
Let's see. I don't do Roman numerals, so I don't know what these are.
Roman numerals.
What is it?
XV1. So 16?
Yes.
San Francisco won that one, 26-21. That was in 1982. I was not a sports fan yet.
And that was forever ago.
I was 2.
Even though
John was like 30.
No, I was not. 1982. I was 9 years old in 1982. And then they played again in Super Bowl 23, which was January of 1989. San Francisco won 20-16.
Damn.
Two close games.
But then San Francisco the year after that beat Denver 55-10.
There it is. That's the one I was thinking of. Okay.
And then they beat San Diego in 1995 in Super Bowl 29, 49-26.
Yes, that was San Francisco's dynasty years.
Dark Thunder 16 stopping by saying, "What's up, guys? How we doing?" Dark Thunder 16 doing good. Thanks for stopping by. I know you're always sending over a raid to us, so thank you for doing that.
Absolutely.
So, Dark Thunder, let us know your thoughts on the championship games coming up this weekend. But man, yeah, Bengals Chiefs. And I don't know. I don't know how bad Mahomes is.
From my understanding, he's okay.
Go ahead.
From my understanding, he's okay. He feels okay. I don't know what okay means. It could mean a lot of things. I woke up this morning and I felt okay.
Yeah,
Got to work and I did not feel okay.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling dangerous. I wasn't feeling.
Yeah, I mean,
dangerous.
exactly. I use knives for a living in the kitchen, so yeah, I mean,
what's the matter?
Too many sodas. I mean,
Nothing. I'm just losing my mind here. That's all.
you might want to pick a knife up in the morning. You don't want to lose a digit.
You don't want to lose. Nothing worse than losing a digit.
Absolutely.
Dark Thunder says, I don't know how Mahomes will be on Sunday, so I got the Bengals. Yeah,
I think he's going to be fine.
Even if Mahomes was okay, I'm still taking Cincinnati. Right now, probably because of the question mark about Mahomes, Cincinnati is road favorites by 1.5.
It's only because they beat the Bills, and the Bills played like crap.
Mm-hmm. Bills did play
Let's
like
be
crap.
honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we need to talk about those games.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about the games. I want to talk about some of the players after those games.
Yeah.
There were some things said and done that were just, wow. Couldn't believe it.
So let's take a look at how the Chiefs got here. Chiefs beat Jacksonville 27-20. Jacksonville makes it close, a little closer late. It never really felt like they had a chance in this one.
Yeah, but they fought back.
They did fight. They did fight. They went for the onside kick at the end. So
yeah, I mean, you give credit where credit is due. Next year, we're going to be talking about the Jaguars.
Correct.
We will be. By the end of the year, we're going to be talking about their playoffs again.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. So let's look. Lawrence, not bad. Was shooting his mouth off a little bit. Saying about the Kansas City crowd not being too loud. But yeah, he didn't perform too well. 24-39, only 217 yards, 1 touchdown and 1 interception, sacked a couple times.
Henny didn't do bad either.
No, Henny didn't. And Henny 5 of 7 for 23 yards in that touchdown, and that was on that 98-yard drive that he came in and scored that touchdown. So,
well, we'll get to Eli Apple. Don't worry.
Yeah, we'll get to Eli Apple.
You might not like my comments on him, but
we'll see. We'll see where we all stand on some of these games or some of these players after the games. Travis Etienne had an okay day. Only got the ball 10 times though, so that hurt. Had a touchdown, averaged over 6 yards a carry. Pacheco had a big day, 12 for 95 on the ground with a big 39-yarder. But the big day was Kelsey, 14 catches, 98 yards and 2 touchdowns.
So beautiful.
Yeah, so beautiful. Yeah, guys, how are we doing in the playoff challenge?
Let's take a look.
Let's find out.
Honestly, without looking, last time I looked, I don't know if anything has changed.
I know who's going to lead.
I believe we were first, second, and third. Harold was first. Cam, I thought you were second, and I was third.
Yeah, it's still the case. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't because sometimes stats get adjusted. So
yeah, where's Sean at?
Listen, I'm looking. All right, are we looking at the same thing?
What's that?
Yeah.
Cam's in second, right?
Yeah, you're in first, Harold, and John's in third.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
What are you looking at? What do you see?
You guys have
I
to...
pulled up an old. I guess I had an old page up or something. I don't know. I looked at it the other day and it changed. I don't know. I thought I thought you were in fourth.
No, I'm in second.
I misread that. That's on me.
I'm at 359. You're at 383. Yeah. But once the Bengals and the 49ers take over, you are screwed, my man. Actually, a lot of your team is screwed now because a lot of your guys are gone.
Yeah, I just got to put new guys in, that's all.
Yeah, but you don't get double, so.
That's okay. That's okay.
I only had to replace one guy.
Put you like this. How many guys do I have to? Let me see. How many
3,
guys
I believe.
Ooh, that hurts, especially when all my guys are either triple or double.
Kicker, quarterback, and receiver.
I'm going to get ×4 or ×3 on Kelsey.
He's not gonna do as good this week.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he
Well,
is.
not as
George
good.
Kittle
14
is gonna do better than this week.
14 catches, 98 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
You
Yeah,
ain't
I
doing
think
better
Kittle's
than that.
not going to do good this week.
Kelsey's going to have 10 catches, 120 yards, and a touchdown.
I got ×3 on. I got Mixon and Jamar Chase in. So I'll be all right.
Dark Thunder says he's got to head out. If you guys are still live later, I'll stop by again.
The three people I brought in Gould as a kicker. I brought in AJ Brown.
That's what I did. Replace my.
And I brought in. I'm debating on the whole Patrick Mahomes thing right now.
Nah, put Brock Purdy in there. You'll get. Trust me, you'll get double points next week.
Dude,
The week
I
after.
might.
You'll get double points in the Super Bowl.
I'll get-
when Cam and I are quadruple points.
Oh yeah.
That's okay. All I need is for one of my guys with ×4 to have a good game. That's all I need. I already have 30 points ahead right now. So
No, you just wait. It's over with.
no,
My guys are going off this week,
I think you're crazy.
especially
This is
all my
what's gonna
Bengals
happen.
players.
I haven't predicted injuries in a while.
Yeah, you haven't predicted injuries in a while.
Oh boy.
Okay. Everybody's gonna get injured.
Everybody.
Except the same people that we have on each other's team. So anybody on your team that I don't have is getting injured.
Uh-oh.
All my guys are staying healthy. Who you got quarterback? You got Burrow, right?
I got Burr.
Oh,
Yeah.
we got Burr.
He's getting injured.
Who's the backup? Let me start him.
If you see someone run out on the stands with a baseball bat, it's not me.
It's not me.
I'm gonna start Brandon Allen. There you go.
Brandon Allen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start Henny.
Do
Gonna
it.
start
Do it.
Henny.
Do it. I would love to see you do that.
Henny,
I know I am contemplating on.
Henny goes for
Swap.
425. 5 touchdowns.
I just. Yeah, right. Wouldn't that be messed up? I might put Purdy in. Who knows?
You ain't going to. We all know you're gonna ride the Burrow train with us. Come on.
No, I'm not. I will not put Burrow in.
You
I
won't.
won't.
Especially when we have him at triple points.
Well, you're gonna lose then. I'm just saying. You're not gonna be in first
Hey, if I
after
lose, I
next
lose.
this week.
Whoa.
If I lose, I lose.
It's gonna be me or
That
John.
Bills game should not have went the way it did.
Well, I knew it was gonna be like that, so
No, it should not have been.
that's
like
why I
that.
didn't. That's why I didn't pick any. I picked one Bills player.
It should not. That game should not have been like that. It should have been a better game.
Agreed. So let's go over to the Bills
It,
Bengals game.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened in that game to the Bills.
I
don't know. Josh Allen is the answer.
No, I think he needs to. Just,
when it was 14-7, I finally felt like, you know what? Here we go. 14-7. Buffalo's going to make this a game, and that was it, man. They didn't.
I mean, maybe the weather. I don't know, but you think they play in that weather all the time? They should know.
they
how
should
to
be
play.
used to it. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like you think that would be in their favor, but
It was Eli Apple just causing chaos everywhere. you know?
Eli Apple causing
Let's be
chaos
honest.
everywhere.
let's be honest. He had a good game. He did, but he's not great.
No.
No, he's not
not.
great.
He thinks he is, but he's not.
That's why he's on his like 4th or 5th team, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. I mean, he was trash before. He's just playing well on this day or that day. I mean, how many games did he get burned this year? I'm sure he got burned quite a few times. You know what I mean? Like he's not a lockdown person. So
Not really. Yeah.
I'm not saying he can't play the game. I'm just saying he's not even top 20 in my book.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, that's just my opinion, though.
Sean says, "Good evening, gentlemen, and Cam. Hope everyone's having a good Thursday night before Championship Sunday football. Stopping by to say hello before we go eat some dinner on vacation. Hashtag where's Cam's hat?
Feel stiff. I knew it was coming.
It's really all I can do.
Where's it? I'm sorry, Cam's hat is still in the box over on the shelf. I have not packaged it out and shipped it out. I got to send one out to Payo as well. I haven't done that yet either.
Good Lord. Just want a hat. That's all I want. Everybody's complaining I don't have a hat. Well,
Right.
what am I supposed to do if I had,
I don't know. Mixon with a big day, 20 carries, 105 yards, 1 touchdown on the ground.
Yeah.
I don't know if he added anything He only had 2 catches, 18 yards out of the backfield.
Not bad.
But Chase, 5 for 61 and a touchdown.
Mhm.
Hurst, 5 for 59 and a touchdown. Man, Hurst has really become a big part of that offense here late in this season.
Mhm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Can you do me a favor
Yeah.
real quick? Go back to the Chiefs game. I want to see Lawrence's stats.
Lawrence. 24 39, 217 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Sacked twice.
All right.
Was there
That's
something?
probably what Burrow's stats are going to look like.
Against the Chiefs defense,
Yeah.
Burrow's a way better quarterback than Lawrence, so
Is he?
Yeah.
Right now, yes.
he definitely is now.
Wait.
Hey, this can change my mind a year from now, but right now he is,
Yes.
without a
agreed.
doubt. I would take Burrow over him
the
any day.
quarterback in the NFL right now?
Huh?
Is he the quarterback in the NFL?
The number one?
Yeah.
Arguably, if he beats the Chiefs, you could make an argument that he might be.
Agreed.
He would have to win the
But
Super Bowl.
he's got to beat. Oh, well.
He has to win the
Yes.
Super Bowl to have that argument.
What if Brock Purdy wins the Super Bowl?
I'm not saying he's not good. That'd be fit. We'll have that conversation.
What a
Not
story.
Not right now. Trust me, we'll have that.
What was that?
My roommate and one of our friends is screaming in the living room right now.
Let's see here. Some of the bigger names. T. Higgins didn't have that big of a day.
You only got 4 targets. What are you going to do?
You put T. Higgins in?
Yeah, I have T. Higgins.
Okay. So
But
you can.
I got him on double points this week.
You might want to drop him.
Why?
He's not going to do much for you.
Okay, we'll see.
He's not.
Okay.
Chase is getting all the work.
Okay.
Oh, they're going to guard Chase. You ain't got to worry about that.
They are? With who?
I'm more worried about
I don't
Hayden
care.
Hurst having
With
a
2
bigger game
people if they
again than
have to.
Higgins.
They're not going to let him have a game like he had.
All right. Whatever you say.
Let's see here.
It's not like he had a really great game anyway.
Let's talk about Stephon Diggs.
Now, that's the biggest surprise.
Now,
Most targets out of anybody.
most targets, 4 catches, 35 yards. Now, those targets, that doesn't mean he had 6 drops. Some of those were bad passes and stuff like that.
Right.
Do you guys have any issue with the way he was talking to Allen during the game and on the sidelines?
I think it's just a heat of the moment kind of thing. Yeah. You kind of
I'll
yes
say
and
yes.
no.
I'll say yes and no only because Allen was playing poorly.
Mm-hmm.
And it seemed like it didn't affect him.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Not to the end of the game when they lost.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you just looked at his emotion on the side of the field. It just didn't look like he was, he should have gotten angry. He should have gotten pissed. Like, he should have been out there while he's not playing, going down up and down the line and talking to his offensive line. Look, guys, we have a chance to go to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Like, I've seen Brady do it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, fire him up or something. Do something. You are the quarterback is the leader of that team.
Right.
He sets the tone, whether it doesn't matter what side of the ball. He sets the tone. And if you're not going to be that guy, then just sit down. Get the hell out of the game. Put someone in who's going to actually try and play and try and win. Mm-hmm. I just felt that's just my opinion, how I saw the game.
Agreed. I will never judge a player for a heat of the moment thing on the field. Because I even in pickup games, I've got playing basketball with some of the guys from work. I'll get heated, and it's part of being in a cup, in a game. But
back when they had peach baskets.
What?
That's how basketball started.
That's how basketball started with peach baskets.
Oh, John would know. That's for sure. He was
I only
there.
know because
a real sports fan would know.
Yeah, absolutely. I love.
Well, I don't like basketball, so.
Well. And you and I have issues.
Yeah.
But how about Diggs after the game, leaving the locker room? You guys have any issue with that?
I thought that was a little during the game. I can understand.
Mm-hmm.
Afterwards, he should have been in there like he's another team leader.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's a veteran on that team, and what does that show the younger guys?
Right.
Like it's okay to be that kind of way when you're a superstar of the game, like you're a well-known name in the game. Don't be that way, man. Stand up. You had a good season. You know what? Go enjoy some time off, and then when it's time to get back to it, let's go. Like, you know what I mean? Play harder, or a different game plan, or something. You know what I mean? Like that's how that should be the mentality of it. Okay, you lost, so what? I get it's heartbreaking. Deal with it that day. The next, you know, just handle yourself a little bit better when you're in the public eye, because that was instantly known what was going on there. So
yeah, Cam, you're shaking your head. Anything to add to that?
Oh no, Harold pretty much hit everything on the line. The question is though, this could be just overreaction, but do they consider trading him at all?
I think they do.
I mean, if we want to go down the trade route, then I'm still gonna throw Josh Allen. No. I'm gonna throw Josh Allen in that. I don't think he's the guy there anymore.
Wow.
Interesting. I don't think he's as high as people put him to be, but I still think he's a good quarterback.
I think he's a good quarterback. I just don't think right now that team this year it was a make or break season for him after what happened to him last year. And to show up to this game and play the way you did
at home,
show no emotion at home,
show no emotion, right?
Nope, you're not that guy. You know, we were talking during the Bucks Cowboys game that why is Tom Brady not slamming tablets?
Right.
Where's that guy? Where's that guy?
Yeah.
So, you know, that's it is.
And we'll get to Tom Brady news a little bit later in the show, but I don't know if you guys have seen he's been looking at a home in Miami.
See, but they're saying, but then why say Tua is the guy?
I don't know, but I would be worried if I'm Miami with Tua with these concussions.
I agree. I absolutely agree with that. I think his health is more important. But if they're really leaning the way towards Tua being that guy, whether he's got bubble wrap around his helmet next year or not, to protect him. I mean, they got to do something to protect him. He's getting destroyed out there.
Yep.
But the thing you got to worry with Tua is he does not have a strong arm.
Put him behind Tom Brady for a year.
Right.
I mean, that
learn behind the GOAT.
Fair enough. I mean, granted, Tom Brady doesn't have a really strong arm, but Tom Brady's got accuracy. The problem is this is the mistake I believe they made. They picked up Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill needs to go to a team with a quarterback with a strong arm. You know where Tyreek would have fit wonderful? The LA Rams. Stafford's got a strong arm. Even though he's a little old, he still has a strong arm. He can get the ball to Tyreek where it needs to be.
Cup and Tyreek on the same team.
Oh man,
nasty. Peo would probably love to hear me say that.
Yep.
He would have a field day about that.
But I'm just saying. Or you can put him on another team with another strong armed quarterback. You need someone who can get the ball in front of him that he can run to it. That's Tyreek Hill. Because then you're not worried about having to stop, come back to the ball because you can't make it 30 yards down the field.
Yeah.
Like that's like I said, that's my opinion.
I like it.
All right, guys. That's leading up to the Bengals and Chiefs for Sunday. Anything else on that game before we move on?
I don't really have anything on. I think God willing, these next two games are good games. I want it to come down to the person to have the ball last. Whether I want that team to win or not, I just want to see great football.
Yeah, like it seems like so far in the playoffs, the wild card weekend was good. Divisional round playoffs not so good. So hopefully we get conference championships that are that
I don't
like
think-
You know
better.
what I mean? Like that's what I see.
I don't think anything's gonna really beat the Chiefs Bills game from last year. That was simply one of the best games I've
As of
honestly
right
ever
now, yeah,
watched.
that
Yeah.
Correct.
top freaking 3 games I've ever seen in my life.
Right.
All right,
Agreed.
maybe I
One of the
can't do
best
top
games.
3.
But then the week after, we did get Cincinnati and Kansas City, and that was still a decent game.
I would probably put that game, that Bills Chiefs game, maybe top. I'd have to count how many games Barry Sanders played because all Barry Sanders games come before that game.
Okay, that's very
Dude,
biased.
admit it. I don't care. Admit it. It was great to watch him play. Whether
Not every day.
you saw him or not, whether you saw him or not, even to look up clips right now. If you were scrolling down Facebook or TikTok or Twatter or whatever,
Twatter.
and you saw a clip of Barry Sanders, tell me you wouldn't stop and look at it.
I probably would, but I wouldn't put it as one of my top favorites of all time.
He's the greatest running back of all time.
Okay, I mean, it's kind of like saying the same thing with Tom Brady.
Yeah. Barry
Yeah,
Sanders
and
always.
He's the
and
greatest
not-
quarterback of all time.
And not every Tom Brady game was a great game.
Yeah, we can talk about the
Doesn't
game
matter,
against the
every
Cowboys.
This is the argument I'm going to make. Every time Barry Sanders touched the ball, it was still kind of amazing. Whether he lost 10 yards or not, it was still amazing to watch him do what he did. He's like, what, 5'7"? And when he ran, he went down to like 5'2". Like, it was amazing. Sorry, I know I'm biased, but I'm just saying.
No, that's fair. You have good reasoning behind it, I feel like.
I think so.
So let's move on. We got the NFL honors that are coming up
Can't wait.
here on February 9th. We will not give our predictions now, but I did put up I wanted to go through these and each of us pick in each category which one player will not win that award.
Oh, so simple.
So here for MVP, Cam, let's start with you. Out of these 5 guys that are up, who is not winning the MVP this season?
Without a doubt in my mind, Josh Allen is not winning the MVP. I would put Justin Jefferson over Josh Allen, in my opinion.
Wow.
Those are the 2 people I would take out.
Yeah, it'd be those 2, but you said
Yeah.
pick one, so I picked Josh Allen. So
Yep, I would have picked Justin Jefferson.
Whichever
for
one.
MVP, right?
I can't even say one because possibly 2 could make it to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you who deserves to be in the talks with MVP.
Jared Goff.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
No, I'm joking. Leave him out of this, all right? He had a dude. Compare him.
Not an MVP season,
listen.
but he had a good season.
I don't care. Compare his stats against Dak or fucking.
That's why Dak's not up there.
I understand that. I'm just saying, but for teams that were as far as they made it into the playoffs, he had a better season, and it just sucks that we didn't make it and try to prove ourselves.
Because y'all's defense finally figured it out later on, and then the offense was overall doing pretty good in like the entire year.
Yeah. But the 2 people I would take out would definitely be Allen and Jefferson. I hate to say it. I think they both had good seasons, but I would agree with Cam and put Jefferson over Allen.
Mm.
But any one of the other 3 could win it.
Yep.
Depending who gets to the Super Bowl.
Well, it's already been voted on, actually. So, who gets to the Super Bowl has no bearing on the winner.
I'm going to be a little salty about
Coach of the Year candidates.
Let's let Harold start with this one.
Let's let Harold start with this
real
one.
salty.
Out of these 5, who is not winning?
All 5 shouldn't win.
Stop. Who should be out in place of your guy?
If I had to pick one,
Yeah.
I could pick 2. Give me 2.
Okay.
The Jags, Doug Peterson, and the ball.
The ball?
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Really?
Yep. We beat both the damn teams.
Okay.
To me, Sean McDermott does not belong on this list.
I'm
not. That's not saying he's a bad coach.
Yeah.
It just everybody expected Buffalo to win the division.
Right.
And unfortunately,
Yeah, but
a lot
they have
of people
won.
thought they would compete for the Super Bowl, but that didn't happen this year.
Right.
Mhm.
I agree. That's me. Go ahead, Cam. What are you thinking?
I'd probably take you guys off. Doug's not super far off, but Doug doesn't this year deserve to be it. He did make it very good, but you could also make an argument for Dan Campbell to be in this spot as well because he kind of did the same thing in a way, just not as much success because of unfortunate things, of course, and the Jags being a worse division.
Yeah.
And the second guy, I would take out Sean McDermott. I think Daboll honestly deserves to be there because nobody expected the Giants to be where they did. Now, at
Right.
least they even won a playoff game.
Yeah.
Nobody expected them to win a playoff game this year, but
They still played like crap most of the year.
they did, but they still won. They were gritty enough to win. So
Don't use gritty with them, okay? That's our thing.
And I agree. I agree with Harold. Campbell deserves to be on this list, especially after Detroit started off 1-6 or 1-5,
Yeah,
and then they
lost
had a shot at the
that.
playoffs going into week 18. So
we have to have another year did this year, but with 10 wins. We need 10 wins, win our division, and next year Campbell gets it. But actually, will he? Because now they expect him to do this.
right. Well, these guys are on there. Everybody now Shanahan's
true.
probably on there because of the quarterback injuries. McDermott's
Right.
on there. I mean, we don't think he deserves to be on there.
You can make any quarterback good in San Francisco.
But that just shows how good of a system his coaching it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think personally that Shanahan's going to be my pick.
I'd like to see Shanahan win it.
I
wouldn't hate it. I would not hate it at all. They brought the pieces in that they needed, especially with all the issues they were having. And then you got this rookie quarterback, the last pick in the draft. Was he the last? He was the last.
Yeah,
pick,
yeah, Mr. Irrelevant. Yep.
Yeah, the last pick in the draft, and now look, he's got something to prove. But no matter what he does, whether he loses, he has a lot to prove next year. He really does.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope he does it because I think it's a fantastic story. And now that we're talking about him, I'll say what I was going to say earlier about him. He could possibly be better if he holds this grudge for his whole career and has to just go out there and prove it. He could be better than Tom Brady because that's what Brady did. That's what Brady did. He held a chip. He got his shot when Bledsoe went down.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't look back.
Right.
He made sure, this is what's up. So I'm gonna put that mark on Purdy. So I hope he does it. I think I love watching him play.
Mm-hmm.
He's calm, cool, and collective in the pocket. You know what I mean? He's got to be that leader though. I don't think he has that yet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he has that leader in him yet. That dog.
Well, I think that comes with a little bit more time. I mean, he's literally just a rookie. He didn't even start half the games this year, right?
Right.
Yep. But yeah, so he's got to get that dog in him. That nasty is just yeah.
I mean,
Once he gets that, yeah.
He was a nobody in training camp. Nobody knew who he was.
Right.
Yeah. Nobody even cared who he was.
How can he be a leader?
Watch him get drafted.
Yeah, you can't be a leader if nobody even knows who you are. You're not even doing anything. You're just sitting on the bench.
You didn't go down far enough in the draft list to read his name.
Right.
You know what I mean? Okay, we're good after the first 3 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And now here he is. I love the story. I think it's fantastic, and I agree. Shanahan should. Yeah, I hope he wins it. I really do.
We'll definitely do a show where we give our predictions on all these awards.
Our final picks. Absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
I like that.
Comeback player of the year. Do any of these 3 do? To me, one of these guys does not belong on this list.
I know who you're going to say. You're going to say Geno because he was not injured.
Correct.
I do agree with you.
But injuries matter. Injuries matter. Coming back from an injury,
but he wasn't.
He wasn't. Yeah. So that's why he shouldn't be on.
Oh, okay.
He was just the backup.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah. Definitely agree that Geno shouldn't be on this list. I feel like it's pretty obvious who should win it.
Yep, I agree.
I think it's. I mean,
Oh.
I don't know if it's obvious.
Go ahead.
I mean, it's either going to be McCaffrey or Barkley, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I'd
I mean,
love
for
to
sure.
see Barkley win it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm biased, though, there, too. So I watched him graduate high school. I got to meet him.
Oh, that's fair.
I mean, yeah, very nice guy.
Sean did too. I believe his high school. What they did. They retired his high school jersey number or something.
Yeah, and he was there. Yeah,
Sean,
he was there.
Sean went to that. Yep.
Yeah, it was badass, dude. Like, the fact that, like, you know, before he was all famous, like, he was Facebook friends with my niece.
Yeah.
They went to the same high school. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she introduced me, like, you should meet this guy. Who? Saquon Barkley. He's going to Penn State. Oh, cool. That's great. You know, I hope you have a good time. And now look, like, so it was so cool. So freaking cool.
So let's keep going. Offensive player of the year. Who will it not be?
In my opinion, I prefer it to be a non-quarterback for this
Mm-hmm.
award.
I don't think it's good.
I feel like the MVP award is the quarterback award, and this should be just receiver and running back. So I think it's not going to be a quarterback. Not going to be a quarterback. I feel
It's
like.
not going to be Hill. I don't think it's going to be Hill. If I pick anybody, I'm picking Jefferson here.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's who I have.
If Hill wins it, I'm not going to be mad because he played great, especially after leaving Kansas City.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I mean, you left a quarterback that you know did his best to get you the ball, and you went to a quarterback that could barely get you the ball. So, yeah, let's hope a quarterback does not win this one.
Yep. Agreed as well. Defensive player of the year. To me, now he's had some big games, but Chris Jones doesn't belong on this list with Bosa and Parsons.
I don't think so either.
I agree.
I agree with that. It should definitely come down to the other two. I know, Cam. I know who you're already picking. Let's be honest.
No, I don't. No, you don't. I think it's obvious who it is here.
Should be Nick Bosa.
It is.
This should
He
be
should win,
be Nick Bosa, right?
Parsons is going to be a huge close second. I'm talking
Absolutely.
a half a vote. I think I'd like to see him share it. I think they both played great years. No, Parsons had a great year. I mean,
He did. Yeah, he definitely did.
The heart and soul of that defense, and I love his tenacity. I absolutely love it. Watching him play, no matter how much I don't like Dallas, doesn't matter. I love watching him play.
Mm-hmm.
He is a great player. And anytime he wants to come to Detroit, we will welcome him with open arms. I'm just putting that out there.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure he's from Harrisburg.
He is.
All right, here we go. Offensive rookie of the year.
Well,
Who doesn't belong on this list?
Where's like?
Where's Brees Hall?
Yeah, where's Brees Hall at? Yeah.
I don't like this from me. I don't think Purdy deserves to be on this list.
Agreed.
He didn't play.
Out of the three, he's the one that doesn't belong on the list to me as well.
He didn't play long enough.
I think Olave should replace him probably.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that.
I like that.
I like that too.
I like that. Absolutely. If I had to pick, I am going to pick Garrett Wilson. I refuse to pick any Seahawks right now.
Sounds like a lot of bias, but I understand.
Of course, I will. Of course, I'll be rooting for Garrett Wilson to win, but I think honestly, I think Kenneth Walker.
I mean, Walker had a
gets
great
it.
year. I'm not gonna. I won't deny that. Go ahead, bring up the one we're about to, all agree on.
What coach of our
defensive rookie?
Defensive rookie of the year.
There's only one right answer.
Yep, Woolen from the Seahawks.
Yeah, you can kiss my white ass.
No, doesn't belong on the list. Doesn't belong. Woolen doesn't belong on the list.
Okay, you said doesn't. You're lucky because I don't think Sauce Gardner belongs on this list.
Actually, yes, he does.
What?
No, he does not.
Are you serious?
I'm being dead serious.
Okay, how many sodas have you had?
Hashtag slushed.
Counting.
I'm waiting.
No, I'm only on my second. No, all right, fair enough. I'm always.
And that actually, as a Jet fan, I honestly think Aiden Hutchinson deserves this award.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a beast.
But I still think Sauce deserves to be on the list. I think he's
he does.
consideration.
I'm just
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm just giving John shit.
I was
that's
about
all.
to say, like, how many
No,
sodas have you
no.
actually had? Because
I agree.
that's a hot take. That's the biggest hot take I think I've heard all season. And, I mean,
No, I just
I
wanna
know
go
Sean.
Right, we know.
So do I. He's my family.
We hang out with Sean.
Yeah.
No, but honestly, yeah, no. It should definitely come down to those two.
Mm-hmm.
I hope Hutchinson wins. I spent half hour, 45 minutes literally voting and voting and voting.
Oh,
and
did you?
voting. I absolutely did.
Mhm.
I'm not even kidding you. I really, really did.
I do not vote on those
Well,
kind of things.
The thing
I
with
feel like he deserves it.
the thing with Woolen, obviously the other two guys were top picks in the draft. Woolen was what, like a 5th rounder?
Right, yeah, something like that. Fifth,
Great.
sixth round.
Great value for a cornerback
Agreed.
like that.
Absolutely agreed.
So.
Absolutely.
So, guys, yeah, we'll definitely do a show before the 9th, before they actually do the awards. That might even be a Thursday night, so maybe we will stream during. Maybe we'll stream during the awards as well. Let me see here. Let me see what night. That is a Thursday night. So
I'm down with that. It doesn't start till like what, 8, 9?
8 or 9 anyway. So yep.
Yes, yeah, I'm in for that. Yeah, we definitely can sidecast that.
So we had
That'll
some. Oh, yeah, we'll definitely sidecast that. Agreed. We definitely had some news that came out today. So let's go through some of that news here.
Oh yeah, some good news.
Let's see here. Let's bring up. I do have some slides.
Got traded to the Lions.
Who got traded?
He said good news. Parsons got traded to the Lions.
Frank Reich gets
this.
hired to be the head coach of the Carolina Panthers. Guys, thoughts on this one?
I like it.
I don't like it.
I like it.
don't. Nope.
And I think it was Cam. Cam, were you the one that dropped the info in there that Frank Reich was the one that threw the first touchdown pass in Panthers history?
Yeah.
Absolutely, I was. Yeah, first ever. I think that's a cool little story.
Yeah,
that's not the reason why I think it's still a good hire. I still think he's a good coach.
I give him 2 years and he's gone.
I don't know. I looked up his stats, his coaching.
He's not bad. He's not bad. I just
40, 33, and 1. And that includes
there's better coaches out there.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying. That's the reason why I say I don't like this. I feel like they jumped the gun.
You could be right about that, but I
feel
still
like
like him though.
I'm not saying he's not. The only reason why I don't like it is I feel he jumped the gun.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it's good for them because they already have a good defense as it is, and I know he's more of an offensive kind of mind. So I feel like that'll help more like balance things out, and they might look a little bit better. Now it just depends. I feel like with this hiring, they're going to draft somebody for sure.
Well, they have to. I don't know. Right now, Darnold's a free agent. So.
And where do they pick at again?
That we will take a look at
They're 8.
8.
I don't know why 8 is sticking out in my head.
Let me go.
Tell me.
They're easily top 10. Easily
top 10. Yeah.
I just know it's not in the top 5.
Let me go over to Tankathon and check that out.
I really think if they're around that 8 range, I really think they can trade up.
Right now they're at 9.
I would not be surprised if they traded up for Stroud.
And let's look.
So are we still looking at Chicago getting rid of Fields?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't think so.
No, you don't. You don't.
Not maybe next year.
See how he does next. Give him a little bit more help. He still doesn't really have a lot.
Exactly. Agreed.
You gave him who? Who was the guy from the Steelers again that they traded for? I forgot. I literally forget his name.
Claypool.
Greatest
Claypool, yeah.
wide receiver in the NFL.
Definitely top 5. Definitely top 5.
Is that not what he said?
Yeah, he said he was a top 5 receiver.
Absolutely ridiculous. But with Mooney, I think Mooney's a lot better than people say.
Agreed.
Than people say he is. It's just that one, they don't really throw the ball much, so he's not really getting a whole lot. But when he gets the ball, he does pretty good. I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't that. I mean, we'll talk about some. I talked to John before you popped in about what I really want to talk about.
And we'll get to that here in a second.
Cool.
Let's look at some of the other coaching hires that happened today. The Jets hired Nathaniel Hackett to be their offensive coordinator. I really like this move.
In chat about
that. What's that?
I saw what you guys were talking about in group while I was at work and everything.
Jets country, let's fly.
Fly.
And they also add the as offensive line coach. Keith Carter, he comes over from Nashville. We'll look at him a little bit as well. What I like about the Hackett hire. Now I'm always weary of coaches that come from places where they had great quarterbacks. So when the Jets hired Adam Gase, now that was a little different because they brought him as head coach. He had Peyton Manning. I absolutely hated that. It turns out that was the wrong move as well. But I do like this one because Hackett as an offensive coordinator has been very good. Not counting the years, he was the offensive coordinator for Rodgers for 2 of Rodgers' MVP seasons. But he was also the offensive coordinator for the Jaguars in 2017 when they went to the AFC Championship game with Blake Bortles and Fournette. They had the number 1 offense that year and actually had a chance of winning that AFC Championship game and blew it.
Ooh, I have a doozy for you, John.
Go ahead.
I saw this. It's just a theory, obviously, a rumor. I've been seeing things where the reason why that they hired Nathaniel Hackett is because they are willing to give the capital for Aaron Rodgers.
No fucking shot.
I saw a tweet that said they'd be willing to give the capital for Aaron Rodgers, and I know Aaron Rodgers is familiar with Hackett, obviously. Just saying.
No way.
Just saying.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be crazy.
That really, really would be.
What a theory that would be, though. Like,
you wouldn't hate that, would you, John?
Guys, I've been preparing for this. I searched Twitter, I just had to find this. They would have to bring the number 12 out of retirement because the Jets have retired that number.
Joe Namath said
not wear 12.
Joe Namath said he would unretire his number for Aaron Rodgers. That's what he told. That's what he said.
Because the people on Twitter are awesome, and they have already gone out and they have already added.
No.
Look at look how beautiful.
Man, that looks great. That looks great.
No.
He said he would unretire his number. I'm not even kidding you.
No. Listen, you cannot do that.
Well, it's up to the player.
I don't care. Namath is a Jet staple. Okay, let him wear the number that he should be, 0. Okay.
Wow. 0.
Yeah, I don't like him.
No, come on. Look at this. This is him.
I don't like it.
This is him giving a fist pump after beating the Chiefs in the AFC Championship.
That would be like Purdy. That would be like Purdy winning the Super Bowl and saying, "You know what? Next year I want to wear 16." No,
it's not. He didn't wear. Brock Purdy never wore 16.
I'm just saying. No. Okay, fine. What if they trade for Trevor Lawrence and Trevor Lawrence is coming to San Francisco and he wears 16?
Okay.
No, you can't. You cannot. You should not retire a jersey. I mean, saying I want to wear number 20 at Detroit. No, you can kiss my. No.
It's up to the player.
Well,
Namath already said he would.
Blue Eye says as long as he never comes to Pittsburgh.
Oh, no, go to Pittsburgh all day long.
That wouldn't happen.
You want him in Pittsburgh.
I would hate your team a lot more than I do now, John. Just
that's all right. A lot of people hate my team already. Anyway,
AFC, I don't care. To be honest, whatever, fine. You want to put him on 12, put him in 12. Just send him away from the NFC.
So the last bit of coaching news that we saw today. This was from Diego over on Twitter. Dan Campbell decides to turn down a second interview with the Colts. And it sounds there's something going on with Indianapolis because people are turning down interviews for that job. But man, look at here. Look at the Dallas defense under Quinn here. In 2021, they were 19th in yards, which really yards don't bother me when it comes to defense. But points,
teams are going to get yards.
They gave up the 7th fewest points, number 1 in takeaways, and then this past season, 12th. So they improved in yards, improved in points, and of course, number 1 again in takeaways.
That's impressive. 2 years in a row leading the league in takeaways.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for a team that I watched the last 5 or 6 years, the thing I hated watching about their defense is that they never got takeaways.
Mhm.
And finally, that's what he's brought to his defense, and it's so enjoyable to watch now. Like
You've
I
only been a
seriously
Cowboys
enjoy.
fan for
I
about
watch.
5 years.
No, I've been a fan all my life, but I didn't really start following football
Okay.
religiously until like 2014,
Mm.
2015 season is whenever I fully.
John was there when they invented football.
In Canton, Ohio.
Facts.
I was
Wow.
I was right there.
Wow.
So
Look, Sean's not here. I'm going to throw some sprays.
No, that's all right. Cam, I know you're excited about this, but what's
Very
even
excited.
that means to tell me they're going to keep the coaching staff intact, even
Yeah,
though
they should.
I brought it up that maybe they make a change with
Well-
McCarthy,
well,
but
They made a decent amount of changes with assistant coaches. They got rid of, I know, the O-line coach. They got rid of the linebackers coach, the D-line coach, quality control guy, I think, or something like that. The running backs coach they got rid of. I mean, they got
Wow.
rid of a bunch of these other coaches
Gotcha.
that lead.
Well, I can tell you exactly what they're going to change. I can tell you exactly what they're going to change in Dallas.
Hopefully the OC.
No, we're not going to talk coaching staff. We need to talk players.
Oh, okay.
One, Zeke's gone. As long as Pollard is good next year, you're gold. He's a great player, and I like the guy. Dak's gone. Dak's not the guy.
He's not
man,
going
that's
anywhere.
a hot
That's
take.
this year. He's not going anywhere.
Dak's not the guy.
Zeke said he would stay. He would stay and take a pay cut. And if he takes a pretty decent sized pay cut, I would be fine with having him because I think he's a really good short down kind of guy, or short yardage kind of guy.
I understand
And Pollard
that.
could be like the all around kind of person.
It's just Pollard next year. I'll guarantee you, Pollard gets 75% of the touches.
I agree.
And as it should be. It sucked to see him going out. The game probably would have been changed. Would have been even a better game if he'd have stayed in the game.
I would say at least overtime, for sure.
Yeah, quite possibly.
We would have made, because we needed another touchdown.
Yeah,
if we would have made that extra point, we would have probably won.
Yeah,
if we would have got the touchdown.
Imagine having a kicker that can kick the ball.
I mean,
so
the last two games he just couldn't kick for some reason.
I looked it up right now with the projected salary being where is it? $225 million. Right now the Cowboys are $5 million over the cap. So they are going to have to make some moves.
Well, he's definitely going to take a pay cut if he stays.
Who's
he does. Zeke is definitely getting a pay cut if he does stay.
Here. Yeah, absolutely. He hasn't put up the numbers that he was.
Yeah.
Well, let me switch this over here. This is Zeke. Right now he's signed through the 2026 season.
They can still trade it away.
There's no guaranteed.
Oh, yeah. It's not guaranteed, right? But there is some dead cap. So
yeah.
Let's see. That's June 1st, and if they designate him post June 1st, they save quite a bit of money. So
right.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, if you want to be here, you gotta maybe even add a year or two to it. Keep the money the same, but just add a year or two to the length of the contract.
Maybe.
I mean, that would put him at 32, though. I mean,
they just may tag him. Well, not him. Sorry. Who the hell are they about? Yeah.
Pollard. Yeah.
Is Pollard's contract up this year? No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, maybe they'll tag Pollard.
Look at Zeke. Zeke's right now playing at a $5 million, almost $6 million pace, and they're paying him between $13 and $15 million. So
absolutely.
Check Pollard.
I know Pollard. Pollard's definitely, his contract's definitely going out.
Is he a free agent?
He should be, I believe.
Then he won't. Then he won't be on that. Then he won't be on that list. So let's go to.
I didn't mean Zeke. Sorry.
Tracker. Let's go over to running backs. And let's go. Dallas. Oh yeah, Pollard is a free agent.
Yeah. There you go.
And let's see. They paid him. They paid him a little over $1 million. And what did he play at? He played at a $10 million evaluation. So
I hope they pay him and not tag him.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, if not, his eyes may stray after.
Right.
You know what I mean? They tag him, his eyes are straying next year. and there's plenty of teams he could go to be. Just for a minute.
And he's only 20, and he's only 25.
Yeah.
It feels like he's been in the league a lot longer than that.
Let me put a couple of teams out there real quick. Bengals, Chiefs, Bills, all the teams that are in the playoffs right now. Better yet, the Vikings are looking to get rid of Cook.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine him having Pollard. You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like he would be valuable on crazy good teams.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you guys need to pay him. If you don't, he's gone next year if you tag him.
Yeah. I don't
Just
see Bengals and Chiefs. I just can't envision that, but I can definitely see like the Bills potentially, or even the Vikings as well, if they are trying to move with Dalvin Cook.
I think they might, but let me bring up what I talked to John about before you popped in.
Yeah, go ahead.
Think of the Atlanta Falcons, early 2000s. What did you think about them? What was the one thing that stood out to you?
Ooh, Falcons early 2000s.
2000s ish, 2004 or some shit.
He
like
might
that.
not remember that.
Well, when you go 04, the only thing that comes to mind with me is Michael Vick. Honestly, it's 2004.
Lamar Jackson for the Atlanta Falcons.
Mm-hmm. It'll be
yeah, and I don't like Lamar Jackson, but that would be nasty. If they can build a team around that, dude. I saw that today, like possible Lamar Jackson to the Falcons. That's the first thing that pops in my head is Michael Vick.
Oh, interesting.
But Michael Vick to me had a better arm than Lamar.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
So that's my only thing. But that would be nasty.
I'm telling you, if this guy stays healthy and he has like weapons actually around him and go on a team that actually will support him, he could have another MVP season probably easily. I would definitely.
I would take him on Detroit. I don't like the guy.
Man,
I would love to see Detroit to have a mobile quarterback. Like when we had Charlie Batch, Rodney Pete, guys like that were mobile. We may not. We made runs at playoffs. We may not have gotten in, but we had better seasons when we had a mobile quarterback.
let's see Atlanta, because it's probably going to cost at minimum 2 first-round picks to get.
Oh yeah,
at minimum. I mean, if they tag him, you can sign him for 2 first-round picks. So I mean, I'm sorry if Baltimore tags him and Atlanta signs him, and you're getting the 8th pick in the draft. If you're Baltimore, yeah, I'm definitely letting Lamar walk.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I think Baltimore needs to rebuild. They need to go back to, while their defense was good this year, it wasn't what it could be when they had the Ray Lewises, the Reeds. You know what I mean? They need to get back to that philosophy. They were a defense-oriented team. Excuse me, just like Pittsburgh was. Same thing. Back in the days, they were a very oriented defensive team. So I think you go back to your roots almost sometimes, and you'll find ways to win. Which is why I like Dan Campbell, because he's just nasty. But he played for Detroit, so even when he played for Detroit, it was freaking awesome to watch him play. Like he'd catch the ball, run like 20 yards or something, get back up and just like all hyped up and stuff. I'm like, dude, this guy's fucking nuts. And like I like that.
Ooh, here we go.
What's the matter?
Are we doing a mock draft?
Oh, we will, but I was just looking at the draft order.
Yeah.
Just to see. It'll be interesting to see because Sean put something in the group chat the other day on Chicago taking somebody. We're like, yeah, they're definitely not taking him at number 1.
The receiver Quentin Johnson or Johnston from TCU. Remember, he's supposed to go number 1 overall.
I thought they had the Bears taking Jalen Carter.
Yes, I saw that.
Yep.
I saw that somewhere. I'm like, really? They're not going to take
the Bears
that.
are not doing that at number 1. They might trade down and do it, but they're not doing it at number 1.
I need Carter to hang out until Detroit picks.
I have a draft day trade prediction here.
Okay.
Oh, let's hear it.
I don't.
Sorry, go ahead.
He cut his camera off. That's great.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I don't think that the Panthers want Bryce Young. I think they're going to go with more of a CJ Stroud. So I think they trade up to the number 3 with the Cardinals and take CJ Stroud ahead of the Colts here. Because I feel like the Colts might want CJ Stroud. Because I feel like the first two are going to. I feel like it's going to be the number 1 and 2 right there for sure. And I don't think the Panthers are going to want Bryce Young.
I still need Carter to go to 6. I really do. I really would love to have him.
And I'm sorry. To me, CJ Stroud needs to be the first quarterback taken off the board.
I agree, but most people don't agree with that. So Bryce Young's probably going to go first or second, depending on if somebody trades with the Bears.
I still need, like I said, Carter to go 6.
They got you taking Wilson at a Texas Tech.
He's a monster.
I know, which he is. I'm not saying he's not, but I'd much rather have Carter.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Carter reminds me of kind of, sort of. Oh wow.
Ed Tall Jones.
No, Cox. Cox on Philly.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like that big, nasty, like, I'm going to push you around and I'm going to have my way with you.
He's 6'3", 310.
Yeah.
Good luck.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's a big boy, man.
I think y'all need that. Y'all need that kind of like run stuffer in the middle.
Exactly. That's why I would love to have him.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see him dropping down to 6 though.
Look at how the Panthers ran on us.
Mm-hmm. If y'all had a
big boy like Moses part in the Red Sea.
Mm-hmm.
We need a nasty run stopper, and I like him for it.
He could be the guy.
And don't get me wrong, I don't mind that. I don't mind that guy from Texas Tech, but that's the pick I want.
Oh, getting a video playing there. Don't want that playing.
Oh, we're gonna get demonetized.
Yeah, we're not. We're not monetized anyway. So
hey, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh man. Oops.
I don't want to be the big one. Come on, it's always me. Every single time you like get out, it's always like just me on full screen. I'm like.
So before we jump into a mock draft here, guys, any other news you guys want to talk about NFL related?
I know Harold definitely wants to.
Well, he brought up his Lamar story.
No,
I mean, there's a lot of things going on right now. A lot of rumors and suggestions and people throwing things out there. It's interesting to see because you're like, makes you think about it. Mm-hmm. But the Lamar one really stuck out to me. It really, really did. But outside of that,
I thought you were going to bring up the Eli Apple stuff.
I said my piece about Eli Apple. I don't even want to give him airtime.
That's fine.
That's how much I can care less about him. Oh, no. All right, I got one. I saw something on ESPN. Actually, if you give me 30 seconds, I'll pull it up because it was actually kind of interesting because it kind of bothered me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Are you really going to sit here and count?
8, 9.
You know I'm going to wait till it gets to the
11,
end.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Well, you can't even just
20,
let me
21,
pull this up.
22, 23, 24.
I'm sorry. Why can't we let you pull what?
27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32.
I'll find it. Give me a. I'm getting there.
All right, give a more accurate time next time, please.
Wow.
You know, I did this earlier to someone else, and I didn't like it. I don't know why I did.
Hashtag ruthless.
I thought he just farted for a second. I was like, what?
It was freaking so awesome. Like this, not awesome to see, but it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I want to make sure I get the teams properly for what I saw.
While he's looking that up, Cam, do you know what happens in 18 days?
18 days sounds about right for... Okay. Let me think about this for a second. I feel like is it an obvious answer or am I?
I don't know if it's obvious. It might not be obvious. It is sports related.
Okay. It is gonna be. Okay, well, it's not gonna be. I wanted to say Super Bowl at first, but I think that'd be past the Super Bowl that date.
Correct. It will be past the Super Bowl.
I think we talk. I think I know what you're bringing up, and I think we talked about this. Is that whenever pitchers and catchers?
18 days pitchers and catchers report. So spring training will be right around the corner.
Let's go.
So we'll have to start planning some baseball talk as well.
Can't wait for that.
We'll definitely take a look at all our teams, our lineups, who we're expecting. I guess we should probably. We'll see how busy the chat gets with baseball stuff. Maybe do a fantasy league.
Shit on the Yankees?
What?
He said not the Yankees.
Yeah.
We'll talk about every team.
Mostly the Yankees.
No, let's equal amount to every team, except the Diamondbacks. Nobody cares about the Diamondbacks.
Nobody cares about the Arizona Diamondbacks.
I can't find it, and that stinks. But I saw that there was like 4 teams. They were saying Jalen Ramsey may get traded to.
Oh, I did see that.
And Detroit was one of them.
I did see that.
I
do.
I think you posted that in the group chat.
Did I? I might have.
You might have. That sounds very familiar.
I do not want that. Like, are you freaking kidding me? I do not want him in the least.
4 teams that are expected to check on Jalen Ramsey availability: the Lions, Steelers, Vikings, and Raiders.
I think the Vikings.
It was on Twitter. You found it on Twitter.
That was it. It was. You're right. It was.
Oh, Sean posted it.
Yeah.
Man, Sean would
not. No.
Sean talks all that smack about Ramsey being burnt toast, and yet he goes to the Vikings. That'd be hilarious.
Right.
That would be fantastic. As long as it's not the Lions, because I don't need him there. But I remember seeing a little while back that possibly Detroit may go after
Bradbury, right?
Bradbury was one. And I just saw the other day, I read something that Detroit needs a good linebacker, and Bobby Wagner's name was brought up.
Ooh.
Is he on a 1-year deal with the Rams?
That's what I was just going to check right now.
Sure. I think so. That would be kind of cool. I wouldn't hate that. That would be a leader that we could really, really use.
He's obviously not going to be as good, but he's a veteran presence that,
have that veteran presence there.
Actually, I think he's still under contract. So they would have to make a deal for him.
I don't think they're going to do that for a guy such
they might, old. Because let's look at their cap situation here.
Or they ship back Stafford.
Because they're $14 million over the cap, so they're going to have to do something.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm just saying, like, it's one of those things where I wouldn't mind having that veteran. I've been saying it all year. We need that veteran's presence on defense, especially someone who's been to a Super Bowl twice. No, once, twice. Shit, how many times has he been to the Super Bowl?
Who?
Wagner.
Twice. I know he's been at least. I think I would say
twice. One, lost one.
Yep.
Yeah, it was the Broncos and then the Patriots.
He was MVP in the first one, wasn't he? If I'm not mistaken.
No, I think that was somebody Smith, I think.
When he was with Seattle.
Wasn't it?
No, it was Bobby Wagner got MVP.
Was he?
I'm almost positive.
I thought it was Malcolm Smith, I thought.
No, because you're thinking of Malcolm Smith.
Malcolm Butler.
The Patriot.
No.
Butler.
Are you talking about the one against the one that they won?
The one that they won.
Let's look here. Oh, Malcolm Smith, linebacker. Won it for Seattle.
Hold your applause, please.
He had an interception for a touchdown, a fumble recovery, and 10 tackles.
I think I deserve an apology.
Do me a favor. Hold your breath.
We'll tell you when to stop. Oh, man, that ain't right.
I don't know why. Honestly, I don't know why. I feel. I honestly, I really did thought it was him, and I apologize for that. I'll apologize. I'll be respectful.
There we
You were
go.
right. I was
There we go.
nah, man. It's my guy right here.
No, it's okay.
I'm helping him on his streams, so
Let's before we jump into a mock draft. Let's guys. Why don't you plug your channels?
I don't
Go
have
ahead.
any works.
I'll I'll post them. I'll post the links over on the Twitch side. Go ahead. Tell us what your channel names are and what you're streaming.
Type it. Makes it easier. There you go. Right there. Boom.
Oh, there you go.
I'll just shout myself out.
Yeah, that's what that's yeah. Yep. That's what I was going to do. But go ahead.
Oh, I do whatever. I'll sit and I'll chat it up, just whatever. I'll play. Very rarely I'll play Madden, but mostly Warzone, Fall Guys. So,
Mm-hmm.
sitting there having a good time, enjoying a few sodas. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I've had streams where I had good. Some of my best streams was when I was working on my stream.
I like that you do that.
I do like you. I like the fact that you changed your logo. You got rid of the white background.
Yeah, that was a huge thing. A buddy of mine, Tiger Jet, and Roy McCracken, said something about it. And like, oh yeah, you should transparent that. I'm like, oh okay, I'll try it. And I was like, all right, cool. But I thought about changing it to white instead of black. But it kind of like when I'm playing a game, it'll fade away in the back when I'm playing the game, so like you can see more of the game.
Yeah.
So
I think it looks good the way how you did it, for sure.
Yeah, and thank you, I appreciate that. And I'm also, like I said, trying to help Cam get his stuff set up with all the slaps and drop kicks and.
Oh yeah, I got a few ideas for you.
Okay, cool.
For sure.
Yeah, we'll get together soon and we'll definitely hash that all out.
Absolutely, yes.
So. Also, I'm not the only one who started streaming as well. Another veteran of the channel, so to speak, is Blue Eyes. She's also probably getting ready to get affiliate
very soon.
As well, yeah, we're
growing quick.
Yeah, I think the other day in the chat she had like 45 people in there. Like she got hit with some raids, and it was awesome.
That's awesome
to see.
Wow.
So shout out to her as well. Especially she raided us tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Which was awesome, which is greatly appreciated.
She's also rated me as well.
Yeah. But yeah, so good community. We're all helping each other out where we can. So obviously, Cam, anything you need, hit me up. You know that.
Of course, you're the command man.
Cam, go ahead and tell us. I put your link, your Overlord CK, on Twitch. But go ahead and tell us. It says Rocket League, but I saw you were playing something else last night.
Yeah, last night I started out with some Rainbow Six Siege. Kind of switch it up a little bit. We've had a lot of good times on that with like a full stack. We couldn't get like the guy that we wanted to play with, but it was still fun overall. Great time. Mm-hmm. And then after that,
you should get in and play some Warzone with me, man.
I'll play Warzone with you. I'm not good at it, and it's not really my favorite, but I will do it with you.
I'm still learning.
Yeah, I would definitely do it.
My son carries me. Last night it was me, my son, Artem, and a dude, Prodigy, XHG Prodigy. Mm-hmm. And Prodigy's great. Artem's pretty decent, and my son is really great. And we took a second place in quads.
Okay.
Which and it came down to my son not having ammo. That's why we didn't take first. If he had ammo, we were taking first.
Mm-hmm.
There was no doubt about it. But we played hard that game, and then Blue Eyes was checking in as well. She was playing as well. Like we had a couple of top 20 finishes. But yeah, it gets sweaty. It really, really does. Mm-hmm. So, but I enjoy it. I enjoy it more than Madden. I'm not gonna lie about it.
No, I agree with you on that. That's for sure. I'll definitely play with you though.
Once Madden's over, dude. Cam, if you're in really, really into Fall Guys, dude, we get some sweaty lobbies.
Dude, I'm good at Fall Guys. I'm just letting you know. I'm pretty good at it.
And that's fine. It's all good. It is all good. But a lot of the big streamers that I follow play it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so it's a good time. It's new for me. It's easier for me to stream with you guys because I have you guys as my back, but
Mhm.
I'm opening up into the single solo streaming career. So
So
It's
Yeah.
tough, but
it is, but it's fun.
yeah, it's
Oh.
worth it.
Just got to keep talking, man.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
Doesn't matter how many people are there, just keep talking.
Exactly. Can you agree more?
Or have more sodas.
and then you'll just start talking anyway.
Unsponsored, by the way.
Unsponsored.
At least he's got some kind of beer.
Yeah, I got peach tea tonight. Drinking my peach tea.
My gosh.
What's
You
in
got
that?
off drinking Snapple.
Gosh.
So, guys, I do have clicked. Our teams clicked. Do you guys want to control your teams for this mock draft, or do you want to control a different team for the mock draft?
I wanna
wanna do one.
I'm gonna do mine as well. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's do that. Let's draft. Put it on normal.
All right. How about this? Actually, we do each other's teams.
No.
All
No.
right. For the
Punter. You're getting a punter every round.
who has the coolest name?
If that's the case, then Dallas is getting kicker every round.
All right. Before we'll take a look at the offers for you, but let's look at what came off the board here. Will Anderson goes number
course.
1. Bryce Young number 2. Jalen Carter number 3. C.J. Stroud. We were talking about that before. We think somebody trades up to what 3?
I think
Either one or
Panthers.
either 1 or 3 to try to get Stroud before
what?
Indy and Miles.
I'm gonna
Murphy
go on a.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go on a different route here.
You want to look at the trade offers?
Nope.
No.
I'm not. No, I'm picking every one of my picks.
Okay.
Every one of my
Yeah,
picks.
I think I'm gonna do that this time. I didn't really like the trades last time I did.
Yeah, I don't want to do trades. I want to pick every one of my picks, and I think I'm gonna take because I'm hoping on my next pick I can get the other guy I want.
Anthony Richardson.
Paris Johnson. Brian Breesy.
Brian Breesy.
I want to look at
Actually-
what was that one name we saw that was great?
Oh,
Oh,
what
you
position
know
was it?
what I'm talking about. It was
Joey
pretty crazy.
Porter.
Wasn't it a linebacker or something like that?
Yeah, it was something dumb like that. No, I want to take the that linebacker or that edge rusher.
Wilson?
Or Tyree Wilson.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay.
Although I should actually take the defensive tackle actually because
That's what I was
No,
thinking you were gonna go
right.
with.
yeah,
Mhm.
let's go with the Clemson defensive tackle. I
Okay.
apologize. I don't need edge rushers. I have Houston and I have Hutchinson.
Mm-hmm.
Will
Levis,
Levis to
I'm
the
hoping.
Falcons.
Skoronski goes number 11. That's somebody I would have wanted. Johnston is somebody I would have wanted.
No,
I don't think Johnston's last until 12.
Stay
No,
there
probably
for
not.
Joey Porter. You take Joey Porter right
We
here.
we don't need a corner is our problem at the moment.
No, Sauce is gonna.
You
be
don't
big
take
next
Joey
year.
Porter now. I'm taking on my next pick.
Okay.
He's not gonna be there.
That's what I was hoping.
Joey
don't think
Porter's
so?
not gonna be there.
I'm not trading with the Patriots. Actually, I might trade with the Patriots.
That's actually not a bad trade.
That's a great
to be
trade.
honest.
Which one?
The Patriots one is
Yeah.
I
Uh-huh.
think
That's actually not bad.
Oops. Agreed, because you're dropping one spot to move up 28 spots.
Yeah, that's actually not bad.
I'm not trading with the Patriots. they took Joey Porter.
Joey Porter, go figure.
I wasn't
Oh,
going to take Porter anyway.
Yeah. That's honestly not bad either. The Washington one.
Uh-huh.
oh,
I'm definitely not dropping to 30.
that's all right though.
There,
No.
okay.
Look at the Washington one though.
Yeah, and I'm getting pick 47 back.
And you're only going two back. Yeah.
That's
No
not
brainer.
bad. Yeah, that's not bad
So
either.
let's see who they
Richardson.
wow.
You were gonna take either one of those guys anyway though.
Meyer, the tight end, nope, wasn't taking him. Nope,
No.
not falling that far back.
Oh.
Let's see who's still on the
Good
board.
lord. Holy crap.
Holy picks! 3 picks in a row.
That's all
get a
top
Purdy.
100 picks right there.
Yeah,
You
but
could
I'm
get a
not.
Purdy.
Yeah, no. I can
Yeah.
get a Purdy.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, I would just probably pick here.
if this were the way it would fall, I would probably go. Man, I'd be torn between two players. I'd be torn between Brian Branch from Alabama, the safety,
hmm
or Jackson Smith, the wide receiver from Ohio State.
I think safety
I
probably.
do like that.
I'd probably think safety.
Yeah, that's.
I like Jackson Smith a lot, but
All right, Giants are
taking-
offering a trade. You're not taking any trades.
We're not taking any.
Okay.
No, we're picking all of our picks.
I think San Francisco just trying to lay it all out there.
Yep. All right, so pick here at 18 after you took defensive tackle here. Where are you going here?
That linebacker from
Trenton?
Clemson, Simpson. Yeah, I said we need a linebacker.
Wow.
What if y'all don't retain Jamal Williams though? Would you take Would you like Bijan?
I'm surprised Bijan's still on the board. Honestly.
I'm surprised too. Believe me, if he's up there, which he won't be, I'd probably take him.
No, I would definitely take. I'd still take the linebacker.
Okay, that's fine.
Sure, you're going
That's,
Simpson. You're going
yeah.
Simpson here.
I'm going Simpson. Absolutely.
Okay. Oski, Bicho, Jolari, Jackson Smith.
Cam Smith, Clark Phillips.
Well.
Dallas is on the board at pick 26. You do have an offer with Buffalo.
No, not that one. I will consider the picks. No, absolutely not.
Definitely not. Not with who's still on the board here.
No, definitely not. No.
So do I even have to ask?
I mean, I'm just taking. I mean, the fact that if one of these two running backs is not here, I'm saying one of them's leaving. Bijan Robinson all the way for sure. Would love to see him on the team.
That's yeah.
And plus, he's getting him right there.
Uh-huh.
I automatically think that's a steal.
I'm pretty sure I watched a clip on Twitter today that they said it's from one of the Detroit sites that I follow. That how would you feel if Robinson came to Detroit? I'm like, yeah, we don't really need him. I'd love it, but we don't really need him.
Mm-hmm.
That would be to me a waste of a pick, personally.
I'm not trading with the Giants here. I do need a center. I went safety with the first pick.
I want to know when Dallas is going to pick a kicker.
You got some good picks coming up, John.
Yep.
Oh, you got lucky with those trade offers for sure. You're gonna get some great value.
Let's see here.
If that's the way the draft rolls, though.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, we're just doing the best that we can with what we have.
I probably go. We definitely need help on the offensive line, so I'm definitely going center.
John Michael Schmidt. Okay. I mean, it doesn't really matter who you take here. You have like these next two picks as well.
I'm not. No, reject. I went safety in the first round, so I probably won't go safety again.
You shouldn't.
Edge is going to be a need, but actually defense. Let me see this guy. I don't know much about him. Big dude, 6'6", 313.
Put him next to Williams.
So that's exactly what I'm going to do here.
I'm curious to see what your next pick is, and whenever you pick, I'll give you my opinion on who I probably would pick here as a good value.
I was actually hoping to get an offer, but I don't like either of those. I get the extra pick this year.
I pick.
Let's see here.
And he's going to be available.
I'd probably go. Yikes! Where, Cam? You said you thought you had somebody in mind. Where would you go here?
Personally, for me, I've heard good things about this guy, and I think it's good value from where he is. Zay Flowers.
5'10".
And I think y'all need to trade Moore or Mims this offseason. I feel.
And I think more. I think if there is a trade, if the Jets say the Jets do trade for Aaron Rodgers, there would have to be a player involved as well as picks.
He could be included for sure.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Get rid of Wilson.
Wilson, Elijah Moore, put them back together. I'm sure Moore would love that.
Get him out of town.
Right.
So Detroit on the board at 48. The Giants want to trade up from pick 126.
My
I
God.
want Jordan Battle from Alabama.
Battle, nice.
I want Battle from Alabama. Absolutely.
John, who were you thinking about taking before I said Flowers?
While you guys are talking about this, I'm gonna run to the restroom. I'll be back.
What's your pick right here?
Oh, he can go. Let him run.
Okay. But
Let
yeah,
him run.
who was going to be your pick?
Let's go back and look
Also,
here.
Hendon Hooker to the Buccaneers.
No, that's dumb if you ask me.
Yeah, I agree.
Probably the linebacker out of Alabama. I thought about.
Henry.
Yep. And is he's DeJuan Jones, the offensive tackle. I thought about as well.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, but like you just said, actually more will probably be traded in the offseason.
Mm-hmm.
I think in Hackett's system, Mims makes more sense for that system, so they probably won't trade him. But man,
You can imagine Wilson, Mims, say Flowers.
Mm-hmm. Breece Hall coming back.
Breece Hall coming back.
Michael Carter is the backup.
And you have Zonovan Knight, who is
Bam Knight, yep.
shown some promise.
Exactly.
Honestly, you're just missing a quarterback. That's literally what you're missing.
And if that's the case, you give up 2 first-round picks and
you do.
1 or 2 players.
Absolutely, you do.
Because with the Jets' defense, the Jets have a top 10 defense in the NFL.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's full send at this point. If you're missing one guy, you go for it.
It's available here.
Let's see. We can look at team needs. You might know better than what they're saying, but they're saying quarterback, cornerback, defensive tackle, guard, and safety. So
that Ricks, I don't know. I'd probably go with that Ricks cornerback. I'd take him from Alabama.
You're definitely going all defense here.
Yeah, I feel like that's where we need to concentrate. I mean,
you don't need
the
a running
safety
back.
from Notre Dame's not horrible.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind taking an offensive tackle or something. To be honest.
Yeah, because y'all don't need receiver. Y'all don't need running back, quarterback. If anything, offensive tackle or offensive lineman.
Yeah, you know what? Why don't we do that offensive tackle, that DeJuan Jones from Ohio State? Yeah,
that was the guy. Cam asked me who I would have taken if I didn't go Flowers. I would have went Jones. Would probably been my pick.
Yeah, let's go with him. Yeah, let's get another offensive tackle in there and get our offensive line a little bit stout.
Cam, we can just at least take a look. Nope, definitely not trading that down that far. So you got pick 58 where you went Robinson in the first round. Man, that would feel like a win for the Cowboys, no matter what the rest of the draft happened.
I mean, I'm known for the Cowboys is that a lot of times they take best player available. Did they really need CeeDee Lamb at the time when they took him?
No,
honestly, we really did not really need him.
No, but it worked out.
It worked out amazing. I mean, we could have took we could have took Jefferson, couldn't we? I think Jefferson was still available, right?
Was that the same draft?
Yeah, that was 2020.
Because who was the receiver the Eagles took?
Rager.
Right. The pick before, right?
The pick before, yeah. I can't remember if he was drafted before or after, but I think he was drafted before, if I'm not mistaken. But
yeah, Rager was taken 1 pick before Jefferson.
I'm talking about Lamb.
Oh, yeah, I believe Lamb was the first wide receiver off the board.
Yeah, so we definitely could have taken Jefferson, which would have been amazing. But I'm still very satisfied with Lamb for sure. He's definitely grown up and he looks a lot better. I think I'm gonna probably have to go defense here. I feel like. Oh, actually, hold on. There's that guard there. I think if anything, I think a guard would be very, very hopeful. I don't know much about the edge guy.
Me neither.
I think what I'm gonna go with. I think I'm gonna take the guy that Harold almost took. I think I'm gonna go with Ricks here. I think we really need somebody opposite of Diggs,
Mm.
and I'm hoping this is the guy that would be able to do that. Because
Gotcha.
obviously they're both from Alabama. They
Mm.
both were taken second round.
Mm.
You know, maybe it'll work out. You never know.
There goes Patterson to Carolina.
Charbonnet to the Bengals. Interesting. Owen Papo.
Owen Popo.
I just want to see that guy we were talking about with that name.
Well,
I saw Toe, whatever the hell.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that was the guy we were talking about, but I know that was.
No, that's definitely not the guy we were talking about. He's one of them.
Caillou Blue Kelly. What the heck?
All right, so
Probably a no here.
now I'm looking at a cornerback. Can we pull up cornerbacks, please?
Yeah. Corners. Let's see here. The highest rated corner right now is 100th, and we're at pick 81. So not really a reach.
Yeah, go back to all because I don't like that. I'd rather get somebody worth their draft value.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go Brown. Give me a safety.
From Penn State.
Absolutely.
Did you already take a safety?
No.
Okay, that was
You
just.
can look.
I'm pretty sure I have not taken a safety.
I took a safety. You did. You
I
took
did.
Battle
I
out
took
of
Battle.
Alabama.
Never mind. Ooh, good
That's
call.
what I thought. I was
Appreciate
like,
that.
because
right,
there's no
yeah.
reason to take two safeties around that, especially.
You know what? Let's go out on the line. Pull up quarterbacks.
Ooh.
I feel we need to get somebody in.
Right now, the highest one is Cameron Ward out of Washington State at 94.
No.
I wouldn't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Jarrett Doge.
And a lot of this will change. A lot of that'll change after the combine. After the combine as well.
Did we just see Tua's brother?
Probably.
Right there.
Are they brothers?
That's him.
They're brothers?
No kidding.
Yeah, because his brother plays at Maryland.
I definitely don't want him.
No, I was just looking this.
Dang, man.
Let's go back to all.
Yeah, go back to all because I gotta see what's available here.
Let's go. Let's see what team needs are. Oh, that's right. Let's see. Corner, D tackle, guard, and safety. So corner is in need. But did you take a corner?
No, I haven't yet.
No, you have not.
No, I'm liking the they're saying I need a D tackle.
Well, you took Breesy in the first.
Yeah, but I don't know what having two.
Fair point.
Hey, they got to compete for jobs, man.
Yeah. Yep.
I need to guard too. I don't see any high guards on the list.
Nope.
Just tackles. Tackles can be made to guard.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Let's be honest. Let's go with the Blake Freeland from BYU. I'll almost be like a guard. We'll train him.
And Dallas is going to be on the board. Drop down one pick to move up 63 picks.
Let me see the next one. I'm probably going to rock with that, but I'm just curious to see. No.
Drop down 5 picks to pick up 198.
No. Yeah, I'll take the Bills. I'll take it. I like those kind of picks whenever you get. I mean, you definitely win that trade for sure.
I mean, that's almost.
No.
Well, you're definitely not going to trade.
Yeah, they took Tank Bigsby. No, I was not planning on taking him. That's for sure.
I mean, what was that? 60-something picks. That's almost like two. You jumped up almost 2 full rounds.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. All right, give me. Give me Xavier Hutchinson. I think
At Iowa State.
middle kind of round, kind of like this guy. could be valuable because I know we obviously need wide receiver help because there's really nobody else.
Cam Ward goes to Carolina.
Okay. Look at the 49ers right there.
Oh, Cleveland took Jack Campbell. I
Oh,
was
is that-
hoping he would have fell.
Is that what is that one of those names right there? That edge guy from
Oh.
that got drafted by the 49ers?
Let me go up and once it stops here at my pick, I'll go back up.
That's not too bad.
Hold on. Let's look at the names. What's going
Well, you
on
went
here?
way too far.
Diabetes.
Oh, there's diabetes. Yeah.
Yeah, remember that name?
Yeah. Pronounce that number 98, Harold, for me.
No, I'll pass. No, because didn't during stream when we found that funny name, I put it at the end of mine.
It was like Baldonado or something.
Yeah, it was like it was Baldonado. That's exactly what it was. It was Baldonado. Absolutely. That was exactly what it was. It was Baldonado.
So 110, 141, and 172 is what I have left.
Well, you only have 3 picks left. That's not horrible.
No, I'm gonna
That's
take
all I have left.
I'm gonna take the picks.
That gives you a lot of picks, dropping down only 16.
Yep.
That's not bad at all. Dang. I was hoping Voorhees would drop a little bit.
Yeah, I think I only have 3 more picks left as well.
Of course, you draft right in front of me as well.
Oh, well,
You.
maybe we could work out a deal.
Oh, look at that! They're working on it.
I am not creative enough to figure out these deals.
Let's see here. Definitely don't need
Mitch
a
got
quarterback
picked by
here.
Minnesota.
Oh my goodness. Why don't you take a tight end here or something, you know?
Actually, I probably would.
Shoemaker.
I do like Shoemaker out of Michigan. I'm looking at other offensive linemen now. I do like Dorian Williams at Tulane at linebacker. What have I?
Sometimes those smaller school guys, you know, they come out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And I do still need a linebacker. So I am going to reach here a little bit at the linebacker position.
Which one are you taking?
Dorian Williams from Tulane.
The 140.
Yep.
Okay. That's not a huge reach. That's understandable.
No.
All right.
14 spots.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Still got a guy that you like.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is that the top of the list right there?
Nope. Let me check. Nope.
Ooh. Okay.
See, I haven't researched any tight ends yet, so I don't know anything about Musgrave.
Mm-hmm.
Because you guys, Dallas is going to need one, right? Isn't your tight end a free agent?
Schultz is a free agent. Yes,
Yeah.
he is. But you know, we have all these guys and these other tight ends.
Oh yeah.
It could be worth being just a committee rather than just one main guy. And honestly,
Right.
Ferguson, I could see Ferguson being that guy.
Right.
As long as he stays healthy. And plus we still have Hendershot behind him and then there's some other guy, I think, or whatever. I'd be fine with not taking a tight end. I think even if we do lose Schultz. That's just my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
To go with here, I'm kind of between. Can I see who I picked again?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I'm between the safety or the center. Because I know our center recently got injured. Like I think the last week before school or not? What am I talking about? Before
school. Wow, school.
Before the playoffs or something like that. I can't remember.
School.
I don't know what you're talking about. I do like that name though. You know what? Give me.
Francisco did the Cowboys.
I don't think they would take a center here though. I'm kind of playing the fact that is Malik Hooker a free agent? Do you know that or not?
He's not.
He's not a free agent.
I don't think he is.
I don't remember him being. I think he's still under contract. But if we happen to lose him,
What position? Center?
Safety.
Oh, safety.
No, he's not. Okay. Donovan Wilson. I think we got to keep Wilson. I think.
You already re-signed this Thomas guy. You already re-signed him.
Who the heck is that?
No idea.
I have no clue who that guy is. Give me the center. I feel like that's a guy. I mean, I feel like any O lineman you can honestly interchange around, even though he does play center. I go. Give me the center here. I'll take the center. Olukasin Olawatimi.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Jaron Hall, quarterback from BYU, going to Cincinnati at 130.
Interesting. Bears going running back. 2 running backs in a row.
2 running backs in a row.
Man, they just running back heavy.
Don't they have Fields as a running back?
And they got Montgomery and Herbert.
Jeez, where the hell am I going to pick again?
Actually, I thought about taking him last time. He's still there. I'm going to take Schoonmaker from Michigan.
Trey Dean just got
Huh?
Trey Dean or Trey Dean lasted that far. I didn't think he was going to go down that far. Yeah, I think that's a good pick for y'all right there. There you go, 150, Harold.
Holy, about time. Jeez.
You get an offer too. You can pick up pick up an extra pick.
No, I'm good. I like my team so far.
Let's see here. Let's see what you've taken so far. You still got 2 more picks after this one. You've taken lots of defensive tackle, linebacker, safety, and 2 offensive linemen so far.
I need a safety. Or not a safety. I'm
about to say you're
a cornerback. I apologize. A cornerback.
Yeah.
I need a cornerback. Can you pull cornerbacks up? Let's see what's best available for what's available.
157.
That's not bad.
No, nope.
It's not bad, but
It'd be interesting to see once they do the combine. I wish this site would tell us where they had these guys ranked previously. But they don't do that.
Yeah, give me that cornerback. I'll take him from Maryland.
No, tell me you don't want that Taiwan guy. Come on, you know you want Taiwan.
No,
Mullen.
Taiwan Mullen.
I'd rather have Arquon Bush.
Arquon Bush.
I'll take Bennett. I'll take Bennett from Maryland as much as I don't want to.
Behave yourselves, all you.
You know we can't do that. We're all about that
I'm
D.
behaving.
We're all about
Right? Fair enough.
What is it? All about that D,
All
right?
about that D.
You guys are talking what? Detroit Lions, Dallas Cowboys,
in Dallas.
Honestly, Harold, we need to make a new Twitch channel. And
I'm
there you
thinking,
go.
and that's all we talk about.
tight end. Let's see here. So we can almost go best player available here. We filled a lot of needs.
I don't think you. Receiver, I wouldn't.
We're definitely not going running back.
Linebacker or edge, maybe.
Definitely. Yeah, probably. Oh, there he is. Habakkuk Baldonado.
There he is.
Yeah.
Dude, if he was on the board on my next pick,
That's it. I'm taking him. I'm taking him.
No, I have 2 picks. No.
Baldonado is off the board.
I can't believe you did that.
I looked. I saw he had back-to-back picks. I'm like, nope, he's not.
I was 100%
off
taking
the
him.
board.
Dang, that sucks. Dang. All right, I think I'm already looking at my 2 picks. Give me the linebacker and the offensive tackle.
The linebacker, Henley.
And Kirkland?
Yep.
Nice. Not bad picks.
And Kirkland.
Because one, Smith is getting injured. He's getting old and injured, like injury prone.
Right.
We had our right tackle for the year also towards ACL. So, and then Jason Peters is old as heck, so he's definitely not going to be here much longer. Take some O tackle depth. Why not?
So let's see here. 170. You got 170 and 181 left. What do I have here? 172 and 195.
What do I have left?
You
Oh,
are
I'm
done.
done.
You're done.
All right.
All right.
I'm very satisfied with my draft.
You know what? I'm gonna take another. Give me that Tyke Smith. I want that safety from Georgia.
Nice.
Even though I picked a safety earlier, I mean, it can't hurt to have someone from a national championship team.
The other one's from Alabama too, so
Yeah, they weren't a national championship team this year.
yeah. But I mean, still
I know.
still good
Alabama.
regardless. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Let's
But I'm gonna
see.
take the guy from Georgia. Oh man. Oh, I should get DeVito. Tommy
I need a.
DeVito.
We're gonna need a kicker.
Yeah. No, Dallas is gonna need a kicker.
They're not gonna draft a kicker. Come on. Guys.
Oh
Who?
wait, they have no more picks.
Who's not?
Dallas?
Who's not drafted?
Ooh,
Dallas isn't drafting a kicker.
No.
they are going to.
Oh, I'm
they
telling
are
you,
going
I would not be surprised if Ruggles isn't. If they don't take Ruggles.
Ruggles.
181. Pick 181.
My last pick here.
Yep.
Moody.
Give me Cameron Mitchell from Northwestern. We'll take a cornerback.
You took him because his name's Cam.
That's sweet. I appreciate that.
No, I took him from Mitchell. Reminds me of Scott Mitchell. Okay.
It's okay. I know what you're talking about.
You're the only one who's got picks left. I think this is your last pick.
Yeah, I think so.
Make it count.
I am gonna. Guess what position I'm taking?
Kicker, punter,
No, I already took a kicker.
quarterback. You need that.
I'm going quarterback.
Why don't take Ali Gay? Edge rusher.
I don't need an edge rusher. I already took an edge.
Take another one.
I'm going Max Dugan.
Really?
Yep.
Interesting.
When my
There he
last
is.
pick,
Tommy DeVito. That's what I should have taken.
Danny DeVito.
No, Tommy DeVito.
Are they related in any way?
I don't know.
Long.
That's his grandson.
Yeah, there you go.
Probably his great grandson at this point. No.
I would say yeah. I would say great.
How old is Danny?
70-ish, 80-ish,
really?
maybe.
Oh, got to be 80ish. Yeah.
Guaranteed. Yeah,
He does not look that old,
I mean,
in my opinion. Especially in those Subway, or no, those not those Subways commercials, the Jersey Mike commercials.
Jersey Mike's. Yeah.
Unsponsored, by the way.
way unsponsored.
Danny DeVito is 78 years old.
Wow. Looks pretty good for 78.
Yep. So Cam, let's look at your draft here.
Just like John looks like 1,000 years old.
Wow. I wasn't even going to say anything. He's crying.
So Cam, what do you think? Honestly, if you guys were to get Robinson, I don't think Cowboy fans would care what the rest of the draft looked like.
I feel like you still should. I would. I definitely will. But I'm very satisfied with my draft. I got a best player available he was projected 13 and we got him at 26.
Right.
We got a potential starting cornerback outside or on the other side of Diggs finally that we finally get because we're gonna get Anthony Brown. I feel like we got a third round receiver that I think should fit in pretty well as the number 3, and then we got some O-line depth, and then we got a linebacker, more linebacker depth. Yeah.
So Harold, you did a great job on helping that defense.
Absolutely.
I love the Jordan Battle pick at 48.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, that would be kind of sweet. Absolutely.
Yep. Then you took some offensive linemen, Dwan Jones and Blake Freeland, Jakarian Bennett. out of Maryland to round out your draft. Oh, nope. Tyke Smith out of Georgia, and Cameron Mitchell out of Northwestern.
That's so sweet.
But apparently it wasn't for you, Cam. It wasn't for you.
Deep down, I know it was.
Oh, no.
So I ended up taking Branch, making a trade down. I take Branch in the first. Go Schmitz at 43. Dexter, and with the help from Cam, I end up going Zay Flowers from Boston College because one of the Jet receivers will not be on the team next year. At least one.
Just one?
At least one.
Elijah Moore is the most likely.
Elijah Moore is most likely, and my guess also would probably be Braxton Berrios is probably not on the team as well.
I forgot about him.
Yeah. So add some more depth.
If he didn't drop that touchdown against the Vikings,
Minnesota.
Won.
Yep. I take a flyer on Baldonado just to keep him away from another team. We got Greg the Leg as our kicker, so we got to start looking for a future there. So Ruggles, I take Ruggles out of Ohio State, and take a flyer on Max Dugan as a backup quarterback. Hopefully get to keep him on our practice squad. But,
maybe.
Yeah. So, and a lot of that will change, especially the quarterbacks. Once they start getting into the combine and in team interviews and stuff like that, these guys, all these rankings will change, and free agency will change all this stuff as well.
Mm-hmm.
But let me go over and look at some of the key dates coming up here for the NFL. Right now we're on the 26th, so we got the championship games coming up this Sunday. Let's see, January 31st. It said deadline for any players claiming the extended injury protection benefit for the 2023 season have to notify their clubs in writing by the 31st. The Pro Bowl is February 5th. The Super Bowl is the 12th.
Honors is the 9th.
Honors is the 9th. Yep. February 13th, the waiver system begins. So that'll be the February 13th will be the first day we can start looking at guys like Carr. Carr can be cut and signed. Yeah. Any player that's cut can be signed before free agency begins. So
can't wait for it.
Yeah,
it's gonna be awesome.
It's
gonna be a great off.
I'm excited for this. It's gonna be, I think, a wild offseason.
Yep, agreed. Wild draft too, I think.
The franchise tag is due at 4 p.m. New York time on February 21st. Oh, beginning on February 21st. They have until March 7th. The NFL Scouting Combine is from February 28th to March 6th, and I believe most of the stuff will be in prime time this year. Usually where it happens during the day. I think most of the tryouts will be in prime time this year. March 7th, franchise tag deadline. Pro days begin on March 7th as well. Draft eligible visits begin March 7th as well. Man. Let's see. March 13th through the 15th, the negotiation period begins. So the official tampering window opens. But then March 15th is when free agency officially begins. So, yikes. Guys, lots of NFL content on the way.
Just can't wait.
Mm-hmm. Very exciting stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let me just check. We do have Nick Paul Games 28 stopping by, saying, "Hey, what's up? Nothing much.
Hey, what's up? Just chilling.
Thanks for stopping by."
Absolutely.
So, guys, man, actually, I didn't realize 2 hours went by already.
Yeah, went by quick when you're having fun.
Yeah. Yep.
That's right.
I do have a
Go ahead.
raid in mind. I do have a raid in mind.
Oh, okay. Yep.
If you're ready to get off.
No.
Or
Yeah, we'll
my
take
stream.
care of that. We'll wrap this up. 2 hours was good. It went by quick.
Absolutely.
We a lot to cover, and we got through it all. Did another mock draft, which I like doing. I like when we pick our teams. But then last year, Sean and I did a thing where we picked a team from the opposite conference. So as a Jet fan, I had to pick somebody from the NFC, and him being a Vikings fan, he had to pick somebody from the AFC. So
we could do that next week if you want to. Maybe.
Yeah, let's do that next week.
Thursday.
How about that?
Yeah. How you doing? We're doing good.
Yeah, absolutely. Just wrapping up.
Just wrapping up. It was a good stream tonight. Like I said, we'll
Oh,
be back
great.
Sunday. Cam, you and I will probably do the first game.
Mm-hmm.
Harold, you said you might be able to jump in the second half of the second game. So
After the second game, absolutely. I'll get there as soon as I can get there. Absolutely.
no, that's all right.
With my hat on.
So, Cam, it's all my fault, bud. Just keep blaming me.
I still love you, Cam. Don't worry.
I know.
It's still
not my
I'm-
fault. That's all that matters.
It's all my
I'll
fault.
do this on stream, so there's a record of this. I am glad to have met you as a friend. No matter how much I pick on you, if I didn't pick on you,
Hold on.
If I didn't pick on you, it means I wouldn't like you. Okay. I expect the same treatment if you ever come into my stream. Give me shit, because that's what I want. That's how you know you're my true friend. I will give you shit and I will pick on you. If I don't pick on you, worry.
Can somebody clip that?
Can somebody clip that? That was great.
Fair enough. I will say that though.
No, I'm really glad to meet you.
I'm glad
for sure.
Absolutely. It was, and that's the great thing about this platform. You meet a lot of good people.
Yeah.
So and some people have their downfalls being a Dallas Cowboy fan.
Some people
But-
have less knowledge than other people do. Like
Jet fans.
Yeah.
Those guys don't know nothing.
Oh, great.
Gosh.
Now look who
no.
wants to chime in. Here comes Strays. Give me a minute. Here comes Strays. Yep.
You guys can also throw strays at him during your own stream.
You're streaming, I caught Strays. I mean, I got middle fingers. 2 of them. It was
So
bad.
Nick Paul showed up here at the end on the YouTube side. Thank you for showing up. We'll be back Sunday at 3:00 covering the NFC Championship game. So thank you for stopping by.
Yeah, greatly appreciate it.
Yep. I will end the YouTube stream there. Guys, on YouTube, we will see you on Sunday. If not, we'll see you next Thursday as well.